Hi everyone, and welcome to another live broadcast in which we discuss amazing innovations, and this time in smart healthcare. Let me know where you're from, where you're watching from today. I'm broadcasting from the Netherlands, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you and provide you an inspiring smart healthcare innovation. So, did you know that smart healthcare technology can save your life? Welcome. This is the intelligent world. So thanks to Huawei for sharing this amazing research, this amazing case in smart healthcare. Now, if your company has some research, has some innovations, direct message me, so maybe you can be the next one here on this channel. The smart hospital that you've seen is, I believe, truly amazing. So doctors receive all kinds of updates from patient information, and that in real time. And this helps them to monitor and to diagnose patients from basically any location. Now, let's watch again, but now the full video. So the ambulance that you saw is actually self-driving. So equipment inside this ambulance, what you see is that it's connected to the hospital, and you can think about the cameras, so they visually monitor the patient's condition, like the one that we see which is connected to the paramedic's headset. Now this feed is also live, and it's connected directly to the hospital where the physicians can examine the patient while he's still in the ambulance. And doctors and nurses staff can analyze and they can diagnose the patient's condition, and they can recommend a treatment while the patient is on the way to the hospital. So they can treat him much earlier in this critical type of minutes after, for example, an accident. And this all is made possible with 5G. So a smart hospital like this requires enhanced network connectivity for all devices, including the medical equipment, to facilitate such a self-driving type of ambulance and to facilitate this live video feed. Now, welcome everybody. I see Vicky is back again. Welcome. I would like to understand what kind of innovations, what kind of applications do you think this type of technology can contribute, whether it's in your daily life, maybe it's in your work. Let me know in the chat and we get back to that later. Now we see that the healthcare industry can greatly benefit from these type of technologies. But on the other hand, the healthcare industry is also much slower to embrace type of technologies and technology transformation than all kinds of other industries, because they face numerous type of challenges. Many healthcare organizations, they still have legacy systems and operations that hindering their progress and make it more difficult to do this transformation. You can think about paper documents or traditional type of administrative back office functions, or even outdated patient information, but also the lack of technology infrastructure. And this all lacks the progress. Now, this all combined complicates coordinated care, where doctors and staff don't have to update the patient information, and patients don't have to be visually in details about their care. Now, healthcare environments need 5G connected type of technology to improve this patient care. Well, doctors, nurses, and their staff, they need to be connected via this digital platform that provides up-to-date patient care. Because if you don't have the right data, you can imagine what can happen in such critical situations. Now you have IoT devices that are located all over the hospital in all various type of equipment, such as monitoring the patient's vitals. And this technology must be connected to each other as well, to the network and to the internal and external systems. Now, the goal is that providers, patients, and also let's say the payers can administer and care efficiently because they have this real-time information. Also, you can think about 5G network connectivity healthcare organizations to embrace all kinds of modern technologies such as remote patient monitoring, or you can, what you were seeing with this ambulance, autonomous driving capabilities. And this ambulance is one example. You can imagine more maybe in the hospital where you have self-driving robots. Now this smart hospital, I believe, is a perfect example of how the future of coordinated care can look like. And in this video, the time it takes for a person to receive the care from a specialized doctor is reduced from 40 minutes to just 24 minutes. And you can imagine this is critical, 60 minutes faster, that can save many lives, and it can be your life. It also demonstrates how healthcare environments can benefit from this enhanced connectivity and from this improved patient care, because they can share data from all different kind of locations, and they can do that very quickly, and they can do it in real time, such as an MRI scan, for example. Now, in the future, healthcare environments are highly coordinated, and what we see is that patients, providers, and payers, they can view a complete care profile across the patient journey, which makes it much more efficient. And smart hospitals embrace this advanced technology, such as autonomous driving and video monitoring, to deliver this exceptional patient care. Now, the future of healthcare, I think, is connected through 5G. And I am curious what you think. What's your vision of smart hospitals? Is 5G important for it? Can you benefit from it? And would you rather have care from a 5G type of hospital that can help you remotely, or do you prefer the traditional type of healthcare? Let me know in the chat. I'm really curious. Let's see what kind of input we have. We have an anonymous person. Healthcare is not obvious application due to privacy issues. Correct. Privacy issues is very important. So having, let's say, the right to use the personal data is important. And I can imagine if people can give in advance permission if something happens, that healthcare professionals and or hospitals can access their information when they are in an accident, because of course when you're in an accident you cannot decide yourself anymore. And I think you can compare it with being a donor or not. If you unfortunately die and you want to hand over your organs, you have to have a signature, at least that's how it works in the Netherlands, that you can hand over your donors. And you can do probably the same with patient healthcare. If something happens, they are allowed to use your data. But privacy is a tremendous important part of the issue, and it's also something that obstructs basically a lot of transformation in the healthcare industry. I'm looking to Vicky. When I'm older, it will be great if I can have some home checks on my heart, everything like blood pressure, etc. Yeah, remote monitoring, I think it's an important part of healthcare, and it's happening already. Everybody who has an iPhone, a watch, a smart watch can use this monitoring, or have some smart devices where smart real-time monitoring and remote healthcare, remote patient healthcare by this monitoring is delivered. And I think that's the future of healthcare. For that you fortunately don't need 5G, but you can imagine if the data streams are much higher and are video related, 5G is critical, especially in such an ambulance. So once again, thanks everyone for joining this stream and talk about this advanced technology in healthcare. If your company has some research, has some innovation, and you want to share it, don't forget to direct message me, and maybe you're the next one on this channel. Be sure to continue the conversation on social media. This is The Intelligent World, and looking forward to seeing you next time.